there's a whole level of complexity that happens there. Yeah, I think about I keep coming back to this Thanksgiving dinner conversation because on social media I know there's so many people who they're always worried about coming together with family and what's Uncle Joe going to say and is so and so going to bring up politics and what am I going to do and what am I going to say and how do I speak my truth and or should I just be quiet and these kinds of anxieties that happen around the family table and that at the same time this is an opportunity to be connected and to stay connected and find ways to be connected regardless of how where anyone stands on anything. And there are people who just want to survive that situation by being quiet. And then there are those that have to like assert who they are and make everyone wrong. And I wonder if we can just talk through this. I don't know if you want to talk through some of your chapters or if you just want to talk generally around the dinner table, which I know is not so much about leadership, but it is about functioning with lower anxiety.
It absolutely is. And it's about differentiating ourselves. So that's what high level leadership is about, a differentiated leader, somebody that knows what their roles and responsibilities are and where they actually have power and where they don't. And it's not clueless about where their delusions are either, and illusions. And this little book is can be helpful at any Thanksgiving table because it's like when I go in there to that table, first of all, expecting them to be different than they are is my own sabotage. One of my friends took an issue with me when she went, "You just make this all sound so easy, Martha. It's not easy. And is it too much for me to ask for me to drive up to my family and see my mother smiling at the back door instead of frowning like she always does?" And I said, "Well, of course, that is too much to ask, honey. Yes." And she, oh, yeah, see, here you go again. It's like, how old is your mother? 93. And how many times has she come to the back door and smiled when you drove up? None. So now 93 years, you're 63 or 65 or whatever. So 65 years, this has never happened. And you're still running in your mind this fantasy that you're going to have a different mother at the back door than you've ever had in 60 some years. This is a beginning of hell
Yeah.
instead of, I've got to take that fantasy down. I've got to take the fantasy down of having a mother other than the mother I've got, who so far in 60 some years has not smiled once at the back door when she came to greet me. So we can start there. So we go to the table, not in some kind of fantasy that they've had a transformation since last Thanksgiving. Like they're at the table with their same beliefs, their same convictions, their same ideations, their same theologies, their same foundational beliefs as I left them last Thanksgiving. So I'm praying and praying that they're going to have a transformation so they'll think like me by the time I get there this Thanksgiving. So we cannot sabotage ourselves with that. So then we can go into a conversation equipped. This is predictable. I know where they stand on these things.